Yo, what's up, Mzansi? We're back with another episode of EPL Mgosi. It's your boy Gami. Tando is with me with Sticks, and
Yes,
we will be
sir.
reviewing game week 4. Gentlemen, how are we feeling after having our fix of our favorite league in the world? Just by the way, yes, we do, guys. We are going to be having shows for SA football and La Liga and Champions League coming up. So there will be other people from other teams that support other teams that think La Liga and all the other farmers leagues are like the best leagues in the world. But keep it locked right here, EPL Mkosi, and that's the reason why we showcased it, because we know it's the best league in the world. So guys, how's your fix of your EPL weekend? No
Listen,
banter,
I'm
no
happy.
banter. Sticks, no banter, eh?
Mamela,
No banter.
Yeah.
Mamela,
Okay.
I'm happy. I don't understand about abanye ke, but I'm happy.
You happy?
You know what I mean? I don't know about the others, but I'm happy.
Sticks,
Yeah. On my side, I'm happy to all the teams that got 3 points. I'm really disappointed how I lost, but I guess it's a work in progress. I think the slot machine didn't work. It just, I don't know.
the slot machine is broken. My word. Okay, no, look, we'll get into that. We'll get into the disaster of the Liverpool bus. I don't know if you guys saw the meme. Liverpool bus lost in the forest. That was
I,
funny. But
I
before,
couldn't, I couldn't even.
but before we go into that, let's go to the early game in the game week. Southampton versus Manchester United. It was an early kickoff. They started out the game week for us. I don't know if you guys caught any of the game. I caught a bit of it, and then I did go through and watch like the extended highlights for the game. So I don't know if any of you caught it. Do you guys want to review any of what you saw?
I
Um,
think that,
caught a,
yep.
okay. No,
Now
I'm
you,
saying I caught a bit of I caught a bit. Didn't watch the entire game, but I caught a bit from what I saw, and also I watched the highlights, right? So
Yeah.
from what I saw is, Man United. Yeah, listen, they had quite a few chances that they didn't take, and I think that's something that they're gonna have to work on, right? That's something that they definitely gonna have to work on. But hey, listen, three goals. That's no joke. That's no joke. Ganacho, fantastic.
Mm. That's true.
Rashford, hey, listen,
Yeah.
hey, I was not expecting that from Rashford, but hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey, hey, caught me by surprise, But hey,
but
all in all,
something tells me Rashford on that name. He was just kicking the ball, but lucky for the defender, it just confused the goalkeeper. But
Nice.
yes,
sometimes to regain your form, you just need a bit of some luck. But I'm also happy for the
yeah,
guy. He wanted just to build up his confidence. But I also
Yeah.
believe
Absolutely.
well-deserved win. I think if Southampton had to score the penalty that was saved by Onana,
hmm
it would
What
have changed.
penalty?
It would have changed the game, like, I don't know to what level, but I have to digest the result. And that's one thing I like about Tan Hag. He knows how to save his job, just to get those small wins, just to just to save his job. And I like it like that.
yep.
No, true. The guy knows how to save his job. Eh? The guy, every time he's on the brink, this guy's gonna bring up something that's gonna silence everybody. Like a 3-0
But
win at Southampton.
But that is a common thread with Man United coaches. Have you never noticed? With Man
True.
United coaches, always when they're about to get sacked, they pull out a masterclass, and then it's like, how? Okay, maybe let's give him a few more games, and then stinkers.
And they're
No,
gonna
true.
finish
Look again.
sixth, seventh in the log. But I like the fact that they being resilient to make sure that Tan Hag stays in that job because I don't know which coach
No, we need,
is gonna deal. I
we
don't know
need, we
which
need
coach is
Ten Hag.
gonna deal with those players.
We need Ten Hag in the job, guys. We need Ten Hag in the job. So, like, long may it continue.
I really
So yeah, man. As I said, I caught also some of the game and some of the highlights of it, and then absolutely agree with you. The game would have changed if Southampton would have scored that penalty. It would have raised the roof of that place with the fans and everything. And already you could see when the game started, Southampton were all over them. up until they got the penalty. And if they converted that, I think that would have been a different game. But I mean, 5 minutes later, after they missed the penalty, Delich scores,
Yeah,
and the game changes. And once that happens, the game changes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you touch on it there, Tando, Rashford. His drought is over. So that was a nice finish. But again, I think it was lucky Tandile. The keeper was slightly unsighted
yeah,
by the defense there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
we got lucky with that. But brilliant finish by Garnacho for the third goal. So all in all, good
Yeah.
performance by Manchester United. Well
I'll give
deserved
it to them
win
as
as
well.
well.
I'll give it to them. I won't lie.
Yeah, well deserved win. So yeah, like
Listen, if Ubusha was here, he would have been
Yo,
celebrating right now.
So shout out to you, my man. We're not cooking you on the show this week. We are giving you the perks and the congratulations that you deserve. So Bushe, well
Listen,
done, my man. Well done to you, Manchester United. And long may it continue until you are. I think you should stay off the show more, man. Like, when Bushe's off the show, something good happens at United.
I
listen,
can.
the
I
entire show
think
would have been about the win.
the three goals,
We
the,
would have had at least 20 minutes of United win.
and the three goals that they lost against Liverpool, they replaced it immediately. They didn't waste time,
At
guys.
least.
So I'll give it.
At
I'll
least, at least, well done. Well done, 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 Manchester United. Shout out to you, PC. Shout out to Manchester United. Shout out to the Manchester United fans, guys. And shout out to the love that we've been getting from you guys on the platform, YouTube, because that's the only platform we are on currently. Shout out to you guys following again. Keep it locked. We'll bring you all the drama, all the banter, all the fun, and everything that's EPL related right here on EPL Mgosi. So keep it locked. Like and subscribe the video and subscribe, and also share it amongst your friends, guys, people that also enjoy football. Shout out to BG, as you can see, rocking also one of their hoodies. Yep, that's base galore right there. Again, you'll see his Instagram handle in our link description. Tando, do you want to join me and Sticks in the next song, guys? I think this is what Jurgen Klopp did when he left Anfield. One, two, three. Honest Lord. La 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 la. Yes, Lord. La 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 la. Okay, let's move on to the
the
damage
only
that
time
happened
I
at
sing,
Anfield, then, gents.
the only time I sing my team song is when my co-Liverpool supporters sing the song, not other fellow wearing a 2003 Arsenal shirt.
Don't worry. I will tell you the importance of why I'm wearing this shirt later on, my man. Don't worry. When we get into our.
So the importance of him wearing that shirt is beating Tottenham, a capless team, to even take out an anti-shirt for a capless team.
I
Wow.
think I think what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna cook Liverpool first, and then we'll speak about that couples team. Okay? Okay, so let's do that. So yeah, Sticks. A disaster lose at Anfield. Nobody expected it. It was unexpected by myself. I think we all predicted a Liverpool win as well in the preview.
Yeah,
What happened?
Just a,
definitely.
guys, just a quick question. Did we deserve to win that game?
We'll get into it. I think what
Mm.
I think is
No,
it
I just
was
wanted to get
a
another
very.
person's opinion.
No, no. Honestly, if you want me to answer you that honestly, I don't think you deserve to win it. I don't think you deserve to. I don't think you deserve to lose the game as well. I think Forest gave you like a run for it. It was a very tightly contested game at Anfield. I don't think you expected them to come out like that. But I mean, let me have you go first and review what you saw of the game, and then we'll cook you later.
Let me hear Tando. Tando say something. You can
So
go. You
Tanda,
can
you
say
go
something.
first.
What you just said, what you just mentioned now is absolutely true. I don't think Liverpool was waiting for, was expecting Nottingham Forest to, come out the gate. And they came out the gates just, guns blazing. It was crazy.
Jeez,
I was like, whoa,
jeez,
okay, hold up.
yeah.
You
This
know what
is
I mean?
Anfield.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, whoa, hold up, Bible. Like, and I think that was probably, That was probably the game plan, Nuno's game plan. That like, listen, we get there, we bring the intensity from the get go, just to like
Yeah,
shake them. You know what I mean? And hey, listen,
The
geez, I
gamble
think
paid
I
off.
think it definitely did, and I do commend them for being fearless, right?
yeah,
Nottingham Forest, because
absolutely, absolutely.
you know what I mean? Like Nottingham Forest was fearless in that game
They were,
because you're playing against this giant of a team, in Liverpool, and like they are giants. You know what I mean? And you at their home ground, and you pull
jeez.
off. Do you know what I mean? And you pull off a feat like that. That is absolutely. Hey, listen, that gets respect from me.
Yeah,
That gets respect from me. You played them. You played them. How would I put this? When you played them, you didn't play them with any fear. Do you know?
no fear.
Like you played them as if they are your peers. Even though, like, hey, listen, come on, Nottingham Forest is not as big as Liverpool, but you still play them as if they are your peers. So that gets mad respect from me.
Yeah, absolutely. Much respect. Sticks, what's your take on it? I don't know. Like you on camera? Okay, no, go for
Yeah,
it. Go for it. We'll continue. You'll fix it in the background. Yeah, you back, my man.
the screen is still black.
Yeah, you're frozen, but you're back. Just go for it, Sticks.
Yeah.
Thunder, thunder.
Why would you say it like that?
Even if he misses,
You
I
said
heard
even if he
that.
misses, but at least, which is always,
Yeah, and as a striker,
that's what you paid
the
for.
job is.
You're a striker. That's what you paid for, to score goals.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
BMT is big match temperament. I think he has a BCT, which is a big club temperament. So so like, so we can't compare him with what he was doing there. We're comparing him with what he's doing at Liverpool at this moment. But I think on my assessment of the game, again, I said it to begin with. I think Nottingham were absolutely brilliant. I think they were brave. I think they caught Liverpool by surprise by coming all guns blazing. I mean, they were brilliant on the attack from word go. I think like the game could have changed with that missed chance where I think it was Luis Diaz that hit the post. Where I think if he had crossed it across, I mean, it was an easy tap in. If he had crossed it, I think it was a bit greedy on that one. I don't know if you agree with me. Um, and then I think like yeah, Forest were great on the attack. I think it was a good sub by Nuno to bring on Hudson-Odoi. I think Bradley's defending on the goal though was not good. I mean, this guy is gonna come onto his right foot, put him onto his left, and the left is going towards I think it wasn't good defending that particular goal. Again, Bradley, a lot has been said about his attacking and how good he is overlapping and all of that. I'm still not convinced by his defending. And I mean, the goal by Hudson Odoi is like it's proof of that. I think if you had researched your player or your opponent for the game, you would have known exactly what Hudson Odoi does. He's done that a million times at Chelsea to cut onto his right and shoot. Like that he's going to do that. So make
Yep.
sure he gets onto his left foot, and that would have kind of probably avoided that goal coming in. But yeah,
I'm so proud of Cholo.
but it was a great finish by Hudson Odoi nonetheless. I think, unlike the Rashford one, you could see like people was unsighted, everything. Hudson Odoi, that was a brilliant placed finish. So
Absolutely.
I don't think Ellison could have done anything about that.
Absolutely.
So wait, Sticks. What's the prediction? Is your prediction for first still intact, or do you like have a change of mind now? Is your prediction for Liverpool finishing first still intact, or have you had a change of mind, or we still on the road? Because remember, Mos, I told you last week. I said the season is like, yeah, you this high. By May, you might be this low. It looks like you're this low already a week later. Yeah, wait, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We will still cook you, Sticks. We're still on your cooking. I'm not done with that yet. Tando, yes, Tando, what's up? Tando, what's up?
Like, you know what's hilarious, ne? You know what's hilarious? Last week, Utandile was on some. So after the Liverpool win, He was on some, oh, after that win, I just wanted to be back. I couldn't wait for football to be back so that I can watch another Liverpool game. And now here's another Liverpool game. No, that what happened.
Well, look, okay, look, Sticks, to be fair, like, okay, I know it was unexpected and it's probably like, okay, we've gone on with you for so long. It's only Nottingham Forest, it's only the third game. So we know we'll cook you more like when it's, versus one of us or, but I just want you, I'm a firm believer of the show, and structure on the show. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna break structure a bit here, and I'm gonna bring in like my stats of the week right now, into the conversation. Knowing Sticks and Tandile is stat driven person, and loves stats and he loves, the stats that comes with the game. Here's a few stats for you, sir. Trent Alexander Arnold, the guy that you said is a midfield genius if he gets put into midfield, gave away the okay, sorry, it sticks. Most Liverpool fans told me, put him in midfield, he does everything. No, 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 no. Well, Trent Alexander Arnold gave away the ball 31 times in the game against Forest. Okay? Here's another stat for you. His last win at Anfield was in 1969.
55 years ago.
Well,
55. My dad was 4 years old
no, here's an interesting
when the
one.
last time they won.
Nuno Espirito Santos, the coach for Nottingham Forest. You see, he's all grey and everything. He wasn't even born the last time Nottingham Forest won at Anfield. So yeah, that's your stats for the week from my side, guys. Look, big ups on Forest, guys, and the win. It was a marvelous win for them. Everybody, I think the first shock really of the season, because I don't think anybody expected that one. So yeah, nice one for them. Okay, cool. So we will move on, guys, now with the show, and
Yeah.
let's speak Bournemouth Chelsea. Hey, yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah. What's this, man? Okay, look, let me give you my assessment first, so that we can know what happened with my assessment.
All
I
right, let's
think
go. Let's hear it.
Bournemouth started the game very well. It was like very pacey. There was a guy number 19, Tavernier. Oh my word, what a player!
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
He was causing problems. You know,
Absolutely.
he had a shot that hit the bar earlier on, and he also was part of the setup for Clivert. I don't know how Clivert didn't finish that one. So,
Gave
nice
us
one.
many heart attacks, that guy.
Sure, he was running ragged, and then
And once
Nicholas
and
Jackson
once
had two
again, Gabby,
chances.
they missed.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Nicholas Jackson also started off good. I think it was, for the shots that he had, the two shots that he had, totally off balance. He needs to get his balance right and know when to shoot and when not to shoot. But the penalty happened, and again another, just like in the game of the Manchester United, could have changed the
Wait.
game if they had
Yeah.
scored that one. Absolute pathetic miss. I mean, I saw the guy as he took the ball. He was shivering as he took the ball. You know what I mean? Like, if I was the captain, I was gonna tell him, bruh, like, sit this one out, cow. Like, don't
No
jump in
way.
there. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's shivering taking the ball, my man. Like, how are you gonna kick the ball? You know? Yeah. So, but I think it was a great save by Sanchez, though. Yeah, I think it was a
Yeah.
great save by Sanchez. And
Wonderful.
then I think like with Marisco, his subs, his subs were absolutely fantastic in this game. I think when he brought on Sancho and the Sancho Cucurella link up happened. Also, Nkunku eventually scored the winner. Also was brought on as a sub. So even the assist was from Sancho, who was a sub. So Sancho played it in. Nkunku was very strong, and a brilliant finish by him. So
I don't know how you went past those defenders, but it was a nice one.
exactly three people, bro. Like, but he was very strong on
Fantastic.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
I think
strong.
those I think those defenders' legs were shaking that time because they were under so much pressure.
Yeah, it was again brilliant by Enzo. Like I not want to praise him a lot on the show, and I'm one to praise people that deserve to be praised. So nice subs by him. So nice tactical decisions. I think, as I said, the game should have changed with the penalty, but I think it was a great game by you guys. A smash and grab, but a great game.
I wouldn't go as far as saying a great game. Look, Chelsea's my team, right? So I think I'm more critical of them than the haters or whatever. I'm more critical of my own team. I don't think it was a great game. It was effective, I suppose, because they didn't play fantastically. My team, Chelsea, didn't play fantastically.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think they actually did play fantastic, but I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they didn't play fantastically at all, and it was frustrating. With Jackson, those misses, dude. Like I've been preaching the same thing about Jackson, and it's crazy because Umox is not here right now, and I would have been in his ear right
And
now,
Mooks likes
just telling him
Jackson.
nonsense.
Likes Jackson. Mooks will do anything for Jackson.
Yeah, Mooks. Yeah, Mooks
Exactly.
is his favorite player, guy. Look, yeah.
Exactly, which is crazy to me because Jackson has not shown anything that's like, okay, listen, I'm gonna put my chips behind this guy. Like, no, absolutely not. So, but hey, listen, we got the 3 points. I guess I'm fine. I'm not happy, about the way we played.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm happy about the 3 points. So it's fine. Christopher Nkunku, shout out to him. Sancho, shout out to him. Kukurea, as always, listen,
Yeah,
Kukurea is all reliable. He's always reliable. I trust Kukurea with my life.
Yeah.
yeah, true.
So yeah.
Okay, nice one. Win, Sticks, you got anything to add on the Bournemouth Chelsea game?
Yeah, as much as he says that Chelsea didn't win the game, but I always believe that just to be in this title race, you need to grind out dirty wins. You just need to
Yeah.
get those smash and grab and just pack your bags and leave that stadium knowing that you're leaving with the 3 points, you understand? And I
Yeah.
just believe don't focus as a team, don't focus too much on what bad you guys did. Just be proud of the fact that you're taking the 3 points and just carry the momentum going. But just try to play better than how you did from the last game and try to get other 3 points because sometimes once you want to play well, you won't get the result that you want, unfortunately. So now I'm just happy that you guys got the 3 points. You guys proved me wrong, but I still don't understand how the team missed the penalty after Man United missed the penalty as well. And I still say once this penalty was put between the two teams, we could have been saying something different on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I would have changed both results, like, as I said again.
Yeah,
Um,
Shifted the momentum entirely.
yeah, just to
but I mean,
yeah,
like again, guys, like you go out there, you go out there for the 3 points, and if your team comes back with the 3 points, you're happy. And speaking about 3 points and dirty wins, the North London Derby was playing this weekend, and obviously the Gunners came out top. Yes, sir.
Sorry. Before we
I'm
get to the
rain on
North
my
London Derby.
parade here, bruh.
My bad. I'm so sorry. Before we get there, what the hell was going on in that Chelsea and Bournemouth game? Because 16 yellow cards is
Wait, oh
insane.
yes, yes.
Anthony Taylor hates us.
No, actually, I don't.
Anthony Taylor.
No, guys, the level of referee is so pathetic. I mean, he was
yeah,
giving yellow cards for people just saying, "Why ref yellow card?"
No
Like I've never
way.
seen that in football. Like just for
and my
saying, "Why ref yellow card with dissent?" This
No
dissent rule,
way.
guys. Honestly, I
okay,
don't.
No.
It's
but I
pathetic.
think from Chelsea's point of view, as much as they've got 54 players, even those suspensions will be coming. They've got players to replace them. But now my biggest worry now, it's for other teams that won't have any players when suspensions time arrives because they will be coming thick and
Arsenal,
fast.
bro. We don't. We have 21 players in our
Yeah,
squad. Like, if we get a suspension, we dead. Like, look now, we just had like we panic over a Declan Rice suspension, and it was end of the world after that. We don't afford it. And as long as there's Anthony Taylors of this world, guys, and that idiot that ref the game against Brighton for us, like I don't
Yeah.
get it. You know, like I don't get the level of
Listen,
incompetent referees in England, guys.
listen. Bowley's buys. Listen, those were investments. I
Yes,
see his vision now. I
me
Yeah,
see his
too.
vision.
Yeah,
Yep.
those
yeah,
years
yeah,
are
yeah,
never
Yep.
going to get
definitely.
this advantage.
Having a big squad is something good. But yeah, speaking about that, guys, as I said, I was moving to the North London Derby. As you see, North London is red, guys. I'm sure you saw all over the weekend how red it is. I saw a funny tweet or X or whatever they call it, and all other platforms available, obviously. I saw a funny one saying like the only white in North London is Arsenal's number 4. So it's all red. It's all red.
But lost the
The only one, Arsenal number 4 is Ben White, Kalogo. It's Ben White. So
oh
the
yeah.
only
I
white
think
that is in London is
I thought Rice
Arsenal's
was
number 4.
what happened? Did Ben White
Yeah,
have an
so
awesome game?
eh?
Did Ben White have an awesome game?
You're brilliant. Like, guys, everybody had an awesome game in our back four.
Yeah.
In fact, back five, starting with David Raya. David Raya, guys, was immense in this. But again, I'm not celebrating, as you can see. No beverage, just water. I won't celebrate a trophyless team, a win against a trophyless team. Six, this is for you. This water's for you, you know? So no celebrations. And the only reason why I brought out the O2 is to remind Tottenham that the last time that they won against us was when we were still wearing this kit in White Hart Lane or Shit Hart Lane somewhere, you know? So 3 games in a row we've won at that stadium, you know, at that new stadium of theirs. 3 in a row. That's
So they've
pathetic,
never
you
beat you
know.
guys at their own stadium.
No, they built that stadium for us, you know. So we have 2 home grounds in London now: Emirates Stadium and Shit Hart Lane.
It's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium now.
They call it 3 Points Lane. That's the new
3 point
rename.
lane. 3 point lane. Imagine.
So yeah, that's what we get, guys. Three
So
points all the
disrespectful.
way.
Oh,
So yeah, look, let me give it to you guys. So what's your analysis of the game? And then obviously I'll always give it to you guys, and then I'll let you guys know what I think.
okay, you can go, Tando.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
All right. I think there was some quality missing with Tottenham as usual. It's a normal thing with Tottenham. They always miss quality. They played well, but in the position of Besuma, I could see his vibrance there. I think he could have dictated that game. I'm just talking about Tottenham. I'm just going to quickly get into Arsenal as well. Bissouma, I missed his presence. Is Richarlison still there, Gami, if I may ask? Or did he
Yeah,
eventually
he
leave?
is. Yeah. No,
He
he's
is
there.
leave. But still there, ne?
Yeah,
I still believe that
yeah.
his presence could have made a difference because those young boys, Brennan Johnson, Dominic Solanke, because I thought maybe Dominic could have just come into the game as an impact player. But obviously, because of his signing, his amount, those defenders, Saliba and Gabriel, are too strong for Solanke. But I know Richarlison could have maybe brought those defenders down with his hustling and bustling for him to release Song Min Young. But what I can say with Arsenal's defense and organization made the difference. Starting from keeper Raya, Ben White played well. Saliba, as usual, neat, tidy. Still believe that guy is supposed to be earning more than 200K a month because just on the quality of his defending, Gabriel, rock solid, colossal. Like, okay, in fact, he didn't even have to fight with the striker. It was quite an easy game for him. But I believe to be in the title challenge and to win those games, you need a defender's goal that will make a difference. As I said, when Chelsea, you need a goal that you just take a smash and grab. But sometimes to win the league, the strikers won't give you the numbers, but you need a defender's goal or a midfielder's goal that will make the difference. And then to point out Kengoku, the left back, Jurian Timber. I like that guy, I won't lie. You said something shitty about him. I can't remember when, Gami. But that guy,
Me?
I don't know.
What
I
did I
think
say about Timber?
yeah, yeah. You said something like when I think it was on our Everything Sports and Zante group chat. We were talking about Julian
Oh,
Timber.
okay.
And you were just annoyed about standing in jail, and then Goku, you were swearing at every Arsenal player at that time. There's something that I wanted to say. You guys were so organized, Julian Timber makes me think of one player from Chelsea, Cesar Azpilicueta, the way he played. Cesar Azpilicueta. It makes me
Nice
passion, Jim.
comparison.
Yeah,
Nice
Bonalonto.
comparison.
So I was just in awe, just finally watching this guy. As much as he was injury prone last season, but the way that he's coming into this season, having to play left back, because Ben White is an awesome player. He has taken that position, but for him having to adjust on left back, I'm super happy. I can't say much about the forwards, but Havertz is always the boogeyman. You'll just see him out of nowhere, and he's a very good player as well. But I can't say much about Martinelli and Saka on this game. But everyone was organized from Jorginho in the midfield. But it was just about the coach's tactics, knowing how to beat a team that hasn't won like that. They haven't beaten you in 20 years. So all I want to say that it was a good win from Arsenal. Just organization from point of view, and then the way they defended. And then if you have the last person on the line, David Raya, I think you can put your life on it. It was good that Ramsdale has left, to be honest.
Okay, nice one. What's your take?
Fantastic. Fantastic. I agree, with everything that Otandile said. The game, like, listen, fantastic goal by Unazik, by Gabriel.
Yeah.
Fantastic goal by Gabriel. There were other points that I wanted to make. Oh my gosh, I just forgot now.
No,
Ah, damn, and I had them in my head. No, Solanke. My gosh, Solanke he had a brilliant game. Besides the missing, right? He had a brilliant game. He got into spaces, vital spaces. You know what I mean? To take those shots and those shots at goal and everything. But I suppose not clinical enough. To There was something else I wanted to say about my days.
yeah, look,
You
I
see,
think,
I need to start writing down these things. But anyway,
yeah,
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 continue.
yeah. You do homework,
Yes.
my man. You do homework, yeah. You do
Hey, I
homework.
need to
But
start
anyway,
writing
Just
them
a
down.
quick
look,
one, Danny.
I think
Just
you
a,
you spot on the Solanke did have like chances that I think
Yeah.
he should have finished, but I think yeah, like we can't judge him again. It's still 3 days. You're 3 games in, and there's new signing, and and there is something there. I know there is. I've seen it from Liverpool. There was always something within that boy, but he's probably just needs a chance. And right now, he has the chance of a lifetime. There's no striker at Tottenham. He's the only striker. He's replacing Harry Kane. Everything
Yeah.
is set up for him to do good. But again, I think he's slow. There's a chance that he had there, and he took 3 touches instead of taking it out of his foot and shooting. By the time he took
and
his
shoot.
third chance, Saliba was
It
there
was already
already to
told by
put
Saliba.
him out. So yeah, so
Yeah.
he's slow. I think he just needs to improve his, pace on the ball and everything else. But again, I do think it was brilliant tactics used by Mikel Arteta. We played a totally different game to a game that we play. So we sat
Yeah.
back and we were hitting them on the counter. I think we deployed those tactics against Man City last season, and it worked well in both the games against Man City. And I think that's the reason why he's tried that again here this with Spurs, because let's face it, we had a depleted squad. We were playing with 5 centre backs. Sorry, with 4 centre backs at the back. Urian Timber, Ben White, Saliba, and Gabriel are all centre backs at the previous teams, and we played with all 4 of them at the back. We had a Partey that was still recovering. He's played 390 minutes before the game that he played. This is his fourth one. He hasn't played more than 5 90 minutes in the last 3 years. So, so again, you could see it was tiring towards the end of that game. We had Trossard into midfield, first time that we put him in that Declan Rice position. I don't think he also had a bad game, but again, we needed to
He did
adapt
it.
to it. Off form, Saka and Martinelli, to deal with that. So all in all, with all of that being said, we still managed to go out of there with 3 points, which was good. I think David Raya was immense. His two saves
Yeah,
that he had from Kulisexi and Pedro Porro were brilliant.
yeah,
And Spurs were just all over us when they started. So they started like a house on fire, just being all over us. But as soon as Havertz missed that header, and Martinelli was through on goal and didn't pass it to Saka to finish off, then we started
Yeah, yeah.
coming back into the game. I think Martinelli was a bit greedy on that one. He should have just played it across, had Saka to finish it because Saka was just alone.
And I think, I mean, to be honest, the reason why I wanted Richarlison maybe to start ahead of Solanke, because it's a derby. I just needed that Diego Costa gutsiness where that guy who Richarlison will
Yeah,
go into your face. The moment you can poke him, he can easily go on the ground. It
yeah,
lead up to something else. You lift up that tempo of Ilando derby. And I think on the second half, Tottenham had some good passes on the right to release Kulusevski, but Kulusevski kept on crossing with his right foot. But he's normally someone that cuts in with his left foot and he makes movements for things to happen. But I think he had three crosses on his right in the box and he was crossing it to no man's land. But if Richarlison was there, I'm sure he was going to be there holding the defender's t-shirt while scoring a goal. And I just felt like the defenders were too superior for Solanke because Solanke was just playing for his signing on fee, whereby Postecoglou could have just put on someone that is a warrior. Because, but yeah, as much as you can be a warrior, you can easily get a red card because cards are too sensitive in this game now as well.
yeah. Again,
yeah.
like what's happened, like so many yellow cards in our game. But again, just to finish off, like I think I knew coming into the game that on corners, Spurs are absolutely pathetic on corners. Like they've conceded something like 20 corners in the last season or something like that. So like I knew going into it, they perfected their corners. And a stat that I knew like that we're having like that I go out of the game is that Gabriel's goal was Arsenal's third goal from a corner since the start of last season. And that's all due to our coach, Nicholas Jover. It's the short guy with the black hair. He's our set piece coach. I think he's doing a fantastic job. Once we have set pieces, we're always a threat on set pieces. And you could see all the corners that we have in that game. We were just a threat on all of those corners. And I mean, one interesting thing about it is that actually Nicholas Jover actually stands up whenever there's a corner. Nicholas Jover stands up and Mikel Arteta sits down because Nicholas Jover is the one that gives the directions and everything
Yeah,
else for us.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
They,
I think we're
they,
very
they sharing
strong.
the they're sharing the responsibilities, which is good as well from a tactical point of view.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
gone are the days now where the coach now must do everything, guys. Like
yeah,
yeah, more you
yeah,
you set piece coaches, and I like the way that Arsenal they do those diagonal runs because everyone stands at the last post, and then when
yeah.
the corner gets played, you see all those amazing runs that have been made in the box, which is a unique way of playing football. But I must say, well deserved point three, three
And
point
you and you can
because
see and you can
Tottenham
see it's
back
something
last
that
year.
it's something that they practice. It's something that you practice. You see those corners are something that they work on because they tried a few different ones in the first half. One that was loaded into the last poles. One that was put cross into the front post. So they were trying different stuff. And I mean, it's always like we are always a threat. Like corners to us now has become like penalties. Whenever there's a corner, we're always expecting as Arsenal fans because I mean, as I said, I just gave you a stat: 23 goals from a corner since last season. That's absolutely fantastic. And that is not
Yeah,
a team that normally goes out and smash and grabs and physical and all of that. We still play ball. So yeah,
Fair enough.
like Nicholas Jover, well done to you, sir, and absolutely brilliant goal by Gabriel. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too much on it. As I said, not even celebrating. Got my water out for this one. It's just 3 points lane, nothing much. We move, but we can't be celebrating that. So yeah, guys. We're gonna be ending show soon, but got a few parts of the section. I think let's spend not too much time because we know the Arab money can buy the case. But let's speak about Man City's 115 charges that started today. Has anybody gotten feedback on that? I've tried to look on it, and apparently it's a closed door case, no media, nobody allowed in there. It's behind closed doors, and we're just gonna hear a verdict. What do you guys think about that?
Why? Why is it closed doors? But when it comes to Everton and Nottingham Forest, everything is open doors. We hear what is being discussed, and then all of a sudden, because of this case, the doors are closed. Even the Man City bosses gave the players clarifications, but don't even worry about a thing to show how they've probably got 20 strong lawyers to cover all the angles that there'll be no water leaking on that case.
Obviously, you're about to throw a subletter. Remember, a subletter was thrown with money at the press conference.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I'm answering a question. I'm answering Tandila's question. Why
Yeah,
is it a closed case and Nottingham Forest and Everton was an open case?
30. What is
Dollar
this?
dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, guys, like I don't see anything that's gonna happen. I was looking at the charges though, like, yo, they transgressed, bruh. Like it's not small. These things are not small, guys. It's them putting out the wrong financial statements for 2 or 3 seasons. It's them not reporting the correct transfer fees for players for 2 or 3 seasons. It's them taking money from one club to another. Like it's racketeering of another level that's happening there, guys. It's football fraud
Hefty.
of another level. Okay, and if they get away with a slap on the wrist, it's just gonna it's a bad impression on the EPL number one. It's a fuck you to FFP. Like it's so many stuff that's wrong on there. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I don't see anything good coming out of it. But again, it's independent auditors that are going to be listening to the case. So it's not nobody involved with football. It's people that are outside of football. And if they come out and they say and they find them guilty, then that's a first step. And once they're found guilty, then what's the punishment? Sticks,
Yeah.
would you take 2 titles from the 2 seasons that you finished second?
I honestly don't care. Uh, like, I don't want to dwell on these things. All I saw was a very cheap squad from Jurgen Klopp that fought against big warriors that were doing anything to make sure that they win the title. And them winning the title was not through, I think, refereeing decisions, but they won the title because I don't know, whatever manipulation that they did, it probably worked for them. Or all I can say, Liverpool went into the 90s points, playing as much as they can. City won it. So if you must say I must look back and reclaim those titles,
So you wouldn't take the
I don't know.
titles.
Like, pardon?
You wouldn't take the titles.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, Gami, because I know it's not going to get to that level. City's going to win this case. Even the lawyer that they're going with there has never lost a case. He's a lawyer that's known for well-renowned cases, that doesn't lose cases. So what are the chances, regardless, you can even say 250 cases or charges,
Yeah.
City will
Okay, look,
prevail. The only thing that
again,
they're going to
I
do
don't.
for the reputation of the sport is for them not to damage the reputation of EPL. They'll probably just get a slap on the wrist, as you guys said, which is a sanction, maybe for the current season, but not for the past.
Yeah. Look, again, we probably will be speaking about this in future podcasts. So that's why I don't want to dwell too much on it. I just wanted to hear what your guys' initial thoughts are on it. And obviously, as the case progresses, maybe you might change your thoughts. Maybe Sticks will find you celebrating on the show for those 2 titles, and being happy about it. Okay. But let's see what happens.
Oh, God.
Again, again,
I was
guys.
about to say, let's say, Sticks is a better man than I am, because now I would be gunning for those 2 titles.
Absolutely, bro.
I
Absolutely.
would be. gunning for those
And
two
I'm
titles.
wishing
There's
that
no
it does.
way.
I'm wishing that it goes all the way to like the last 2 seasons, and I take the last 2 seasons titles. I would love that. I would love that, man.
Galore, understand? I understand.
Wouldn't you like? Wouldn't you like that?
What,
No,
bruh? I'll
Just for
come back
that.
to you,
Just for that.
guys. I'll come
Just
back
for
and I'll be the happiest. I'll be the happiest man on earth, bruh.
just for that. I want Man City to beat the case.
All the
Just for
Arteta
that.
dropping
I want.
trophies and all of those memes. Yo, guys, will get it from me.
Just for that, I want them to beat the case. I do not want Arsenal winning any titles for the next 5 decades.
I don't think we involved. I don't think we involved in the time that the case is. I think
Yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah.
yeah,
The time that
yeah.
Liverpool was still
I was
running.
about to say, I think City already threw the dust under the carpet when Arsenal was challenging for the titles, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
But
when
yeah,
Liverpool was still challenging
exactly.
with them. Okay, guys, EPL Mgosi. So I will not go without giving you the best of the rest because it is not a Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea show. I always say it, it's an EPL Mgosi show. So let's be fair and let's go with the rest. Let's start at our nemesis, Man City. I don't know Haaland and Azim. Nah, man, bro. Like I don't know who's gonna break his leg or something because that's the only thing that can happen now. I honestly don't wish bad on people, but no, this guy, somebody needs to stop him now, man. No ways.
Listen,
I believe even if we break this guy's leg, this guy would be fit again in the next week again, ready to play.
At,
What the
this
hell is
kid
this?
at this
is an
rate, at this
alien.
rate, he's
He is
averaging
an
48 goals
android. There's no
just
ways.
in the league at this rate.
Guys, the guy could have
You,
scored a hat trick this week again. He hit the poles like 2 times.
yeah, hit the pole. Hit the pole. He's an android. Like, there's no way. There's no ways.
I
There's no
I
ways.
think Mick, I mean, to say that I'm out of the title race now. It was not because of the Forest lose, is what Haaland is also doing. I'm like, you I got. He's the one that's taking the
How
steam.
do you stop this, bro? How do you stop this? Okay,
You
look,
watch a
Bro,
Man City game with a broken heart.
Saliba and Gabriel next week is for him. Saliba and Gabriel next week. Let's see how we get along.
So,
Come on, guys. Come on, you guys. I mean, guys, we're gonna do it for you guys. We're gonna stop this robot for you guys. We're gonna do it for the whole of the EPL. You know. Just by the way, interesting fact. Going into the game, he's on 99 goals in the EPL for Man City. So he's gonna be hungry for that 100 goal. He's gonna be hungry for it.
in how many games? I mean, in how many games? 99 goals in 105 games for City.
I didn't get the correct stats of
insane.
it. Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah?
either 104 games or 105.
Let's see. I'm just gonna check that quickly. I'm not getting that now. Okay, I'll have the
That's
stat for our next.
crazy.
I'll have the stat for the Arsenal game. I'll have the stat for the Arsenal game.
No
But yeah,
ways. They need to test that kid. They need to
he's on
test
90,
him.
he's on
Sauce.
99 goals. He's gonna go into our game wanting that 100th goal. He's gonna go into our game with all the memes for Gabriel and Saliba putting him in his pocket and all of that nonsense that has happened. He's gonna be very angry, guys. I mean, I'm very scared. So I don't know, but like, I don't know how we're gonna stop this guy, but I am terrified of him. Yeah, Man City winning 2-1 against Brentford, Haaland scoring 2 goals. Yeah, I don't know from this guy again. And they came from behind. Like, what
Yeah,
else do we, I don't know, eh?
yeah. Like that is probably Pep's greatest investment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Pep's
Tanile?
greatest investment.
Tanile, you want
I
to say something?
now
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then they came from behind to win. Came from behind to win 2-1 against Brentford at home. Brentford scored in the opening minute of the game, and yeah, then Haaland was there.
yeah,
Wolves versus Newcastle. Newcastle winning 2-1 away from home. Newcastle also coming back in that game. Brilliant goals by Shaw and Harvey Barnes. Like, if you haven't catch it out, guys, go catch the highlights of that one. Screamers, guys, screamers.
yeah.
And then
always been a huge
Everton,
fan of the Bonds.
yeah, Everton versus Villa. Um, Everton loses again. Like, I don't understand what's happening, Sticks, at your neighbors, eh? Yeah, they were 2-0 up, 2-0 up away.
Flop of the week.
I don't understand it.
No,
So, yeah, so they lost from 2-0 up. Villa came back to win 3-2.
I
And then
still think they don't deserve to fire Sean Dyche. They don't deserve to fire him right now. Let's see come December. But he must stay for what he has done in that club for those charges, taking them twice out of relegation because of the
yeah,
team's
fair
mess
enough.
up on
Yeah, fair
Anfield to
enough.
keep Sean
But
Dyche.
still, but still, they bottom of the log right now. And they lost 2-0 up. That's bad. Palace versus Palace, Palace versus Leicester
For the
City.
second game in a row.
What the hell,
For the
bro?
second game in a row. That they were leading 2-0. They lost while 2-0 up.
Sultano,
That's no.
Sultano, the
That's
problem
okay.
is not the strikers. They know where they need to fix the issues.
No.
Yeah, but they have
No. No.
Kevin Lewis Nondon. He was the best thing since sliced bread. And then what happened? I don't
Calvert
know what
Calvert Lewin.
Calvin Lewis. I don't even know what he was doing to round the keeper and then have a defender come from all the way back to come defend. Joe, like the less said about Everton, the better. Okay.
Ah,
So
he
that's
scored
just,
a goal though. Calvert Lewin scored a
yeah, he
goal.
did. He did score, but he should
And
have won it.
he nearly scored another one, but then that I think it hit the post.
But I mean, I'm talking about the one that he went free with the keeper, Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa came back from like way back. I don't know. Like, guys, there's a lot that's
Yeah,
happening
yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
you know,
No,
lots
I
is
saw that
happening.
one. Yeah.
Palace versus Leicester, 2-2. Palace came back from 2-0 also. Came back from 2-0. Mateta, also great start to the season. He scored a double um,
Damn.
in that
And I
goal.
removed
So
him from my fantasy.
better get him back into your
I think
fantasy.
I'm only seeing Mateta's potential now that he was coached by Andre on the Olympics. Now I'm paying more attention to him. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and
you can see he's
he's
a
good.
while.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I think this is his last season at Palace. If he doesn't go, then I don't know. Like I absolutely think, and he's only 21 or 20. Like he's very young, you know. So
Ah,
and, yeah, so like yeah, and then
21.
yeah, Mateta's 21, bro.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, you look older than that. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I won't lie, you look older than that. I Mateta, Mateta brings all the defenders down. Mateta brings all the defenders down,
Okay,
regardless of
no,
your
my
age.
my
But I
bad.
don't.
No, my bad, Sticks, my bad. He's 27. 27. My bad. He's
Sorry, Gami,
27.
sorry, Gami. I know you're wrapping up. Now.
Yeah.
There's this player, I think like Aston Villa. What is his name? Duran. It is a Duran or Duran that
What
scored the
a
third
goal.
goal.
I was gonna, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Duran, what a goal, bro. What
Um,
a goal.
just a quick one, Gami. Was that guy not signed now? West Ham, and then I don't
Yes.
know, like what?
Yes.
Like I'm just
Remember,
a bit lost. I don't know.
I don't know if you were here for the West Ham and Aston Villa game, the review for it. I said,
Okay,
Mos, when he scored the winner there, I said he was signed by West Ham. He even posed in a picture of West Ham with the X on it. And then only to find out that he signed a pre-contract with Aston Villa and he must go to Aston Villa. Same thing that happened with John Obi Mikel,
but last season he was playing at Aston. Was he? Well, he was playing at Aston Villa last season.
that Churan guy. No,
Yeah.
got signed this season.
And where was he playing last season?
Yeah, West Ham. And then no, West Ham signed him. Okay, Sticks, I'm gonna have to get like I thought you're gonna come
Okay,
up
I don't
onto
know.
this one with information
No,
about
no,
this
no.
player. But I'll research for you on that one and just get you like how what happened. But
Yeah, yeah.
what I know is that he signed for West Ham was in a West Ham t-shirt with an X of the West Ham signal, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden he turned out to sign a pre-contract with Aston Villa and had to move to Aston Villa. I think it's the same thing that happened to John Obi Mikel, if you remember, with the Chelsea and Man
Was
United move. Yeah. But okay, yeah.
all right.
So yeah,
Very
and
good
then
striker.
Fulham and West Ham was also a draw. A late Danny Ings goal in that one, a nice one. I think he scored in the 93rd minute or something. And then Brighton versus Ipswich, a 0-0 draw, but it was a nice, entertaining 0-0 draw. I actually enjoyed the highlights of that one. I didn't watch the whole game, obviously, for obvious reasons, but I enjoyed the highlights of that one. Okay, cool, guys. We are an hour into the show. We are wrapping up right now. Again, guys, do like and subscribe to our channel and keep it locked by hitting the notification button so you can get future videos from us and keep it locked right here on EPL Mgosi. Guys, before we go, do any of you have? Oh, let's go, Tando. Your buzzer of the week and flop of the week, sir. And if you do have
The week.
stat of the week as well.
What?
Stat of the
Fact
game
of the
week
week.
you have now.
Oh, damn. Okay. Boss of the week, Erling Haaland. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Flop of the week, Everton. Garbage. Listen, I don't know what was happening in that game. Just like, bin. That's what
Then,
it needs.
nice. Nice. Yeah, yeah.
That
Definitely.
game, terrible from terrible display from them. But yeah, fact of the week. I was actually as before you mentioned it earlier. I was gonna bring in that fact that Nottingham Forest has never won or hasn't won at
Anfield.
Anfield since 1969. So my dad was 4 years old the last
Jeez.
time I think Nottingham Forest. I mean, the last time
Forest,
Nottingham Forest won at Anfield.
one. Jeez, bro. Imagine that.
4 years old.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Okay,
So
Sticks, let's
yeah,
go.
man.
You have fact of the week, your buzzer, and flop of the week, sir.
Yeah, boss of the week, I think I'll give it to Aston Villa, fighting from 2 goals down to bring it back to 3-2. It shows the character of Unai Emery. It shows the character of Ollie Watkins bagging a brace as well. And obviously a beautiful goal from this Duran guy as well. I like that striker, I won't lie.
Yeah.
And then obviously the flop of the week, I'll give it to Liverpool.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, flop,
Nice.
flop.
Nice, nice. Fair play, fair play. I didn't pick up that. I can. Flop.
I actually just thought about it now that I was saying it.
Actually,
I think, to be
actually,
honest,
Sticks, what we're gonna do, sorry, what we can do is we can ask like Uno July to like have a rap on some slot flop. I think we should give him inspiration on that one.
I will leave my brother out of this. Leave him because that guy is a true and true Arsenal supporter. So I'm sure he can really make a song out of it.
No, don't worry. I'm
And then
texting him just
obviously,
after this. Don't worry.
remember, guys, now the reason why I'm saying that, I think we haven't lost, I think, in 3 years at Anfield. Obviously, I know with Jurgen Klopp, we barely lose them. I've always used the emphasis with Van Dijk. I think Van Dijk this season is probably second loss in 7 years being at Liverpool or 6 years losing at Anfield, and for us just to lose like that with Van Dijk playing, that is why I'm saying that I'm giving it to Liverpool. I think Van Dijk did nothing wrong, but yeah, man, it's not an acceptable result if you are a Liverpool coach or a Liverpool player, and unfortunately. I don't tolerate a mediocre like this. I would rather live with a draw against Man United and rather bounce back with Forest with a win, to be honest. I don't tolerate that, unfortunately. And remember, if you guys remember what I said the last time, I said even Liverpool's performance against Man United, because Man United was so poor, I gave Liverpool just a 5 out of 10. There was nothing wow about Liverpool. They were just capitalizing on bad mistakes that Man United were doing. So this guy, this coach, I've been watching him. I've been watching his tactical decisions that he's making. So far, I'm just keeping an eye on him, and I'm going to see what's going to happen next in the league against Bournemouth because we're playing at Anfield again.
Yeah, let's see what happens against Bournemouth, then, sir. But before that, guys, we do have Champions League this week. Surprisingly, we have Champions League on a Thursday as well. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is Champions League nights. We are looking to have a Champions League show on the channel. So keep it locked again. Keep it locked on EPL. Sorry, keep it locked on Everything Sports Mzansi. EPL Mgosi as this show, but we're definitely gonna be having a Champions League show coming up. Starting, I think on Friday is we're gonna be having something coming out, reviewing game week 1. Liverpool, you bouncing back against AC Milan. Yeah? AC Milan?
Uh,
Liverpool?
yeah, Yeah,
Yeah,
because I haven't followed the fixtures, but
yeah. I
yeah,
think you,
but I think we need.
I think you're playing AC Milan at San Siro, so nice one, Tando. You playing Azerbaijan where? Okay, never mind that. We play. We playing away at Atalanta. We playing away at Atalanta. So on Thursday, and then we have Man City the weekend. So guys, yeah, keep it locked in. We are, as I said, this is our first show on the channel. The Champions League will be like our branch out show, and we will be having shows that will represent local football as well, grassroots classic football to PSL football. So keep it locked at Everything Sports and Zanzibar, guys. Thank you again for a fantastic show, and we will see each other for the reviews. Goodbye, guys.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Yeah.